Hey YouTube, Dan Otto here, coming at you with my fourth. I'm popping out a lot of these today. Fourth Summer Cup team, and this one is a double rock team in the back with Smackdown Crustle and then a Graveler which knows Rock Blast and Stone Edge in the back. So I went up against this team and I beat it, but it was like really tricky and just like the Smackdown damages so much. Volt Switch is a beast move, and then I forget what the lead Pokemon was, but I'm like, well, if you're gonna have two Pokemon that are just good against fire in the front, might as well in the back, might as well just run something like they're both weak to water actually in the back. So I'm like, let's just run a grass. So I looked at my grass. I'm like, Meganium, let's try Meganium out. Teamwork well. In fact, it worked so well. I went. Usually, I try and do like 6 to 8 um, matches so I can get like a mixture of like 5 or 6 wins and a couple losses to show you guys. And then I started 9-0 with this team, and I'm like, I need to lose soon because I don't want to keep using this team, but I need a loss to show. So it's a strong team. Uh, and let's get into it. So Meganium lead is obviously an amazing lead. So your backline is obviously weak to Meganium. Not sorry, your backline is weak to Stunfisk and great against Flyers. So this is great. This is a mistake though on my part because I'm half bug here on Crustle. I should have easily come in with um, with the Graveler. I don't know what I was thinking. It's such an easy come in with Graveler here. Just you resist all the flying moves. So I don't know what I was thinking there. And then I tried to bait here and they don't call the bait. So now I have to shield anyways because I need to keep the Meganium switch. So I'm hoping they have something like secondary weak, like a double flyer team. I know a couple people mentioned that they wanted to do like, yeah, well, Jellicent is not a double flyer team, but Jellicent is double weak to Meganium. Plus, I can just come in here and start volt switching, keep the alignment. Look at how much Crystal putting in work with those smackdowns. Just gonna come in here, take whatever move. I don't really care. They try and catch. Does not matter. I'm aware. They have nothing to throw here. Everything was resisted. So this is an easy win. Good alignment here. Not much of an issue here. And so if you never use Meganium, it's pretty bulky. Um, and decently fast spamming with the Vine Whip and Frenzy Plant, right? So it's a nice combo to have, especially in this league. The only problem with this meta running Meganium is that there are a lot of flyers, right? Pidgeot, Noctowl, and stuff. And there's not a lot of ice, but there's some ice in, I guess, Walrein, which you're still going to hit for super effective back, but they're going to spam you. And a Bomb of Snow, which would just wall you. So it's it's not a super solid pick, but you know what, you can it puts in work. It puts in work because there's Swampers out there that you do well. The problem is like you can go against Trevenant, which mirror match, like not mirror match, but like two grass Pokemon, but they've got the secondary typing, which is way better than yours. Walrein here. Uh, I've played I played this lead a few times. Both times I throw the frenzy. Sometimes they throw and you just CMP and you shield. Sometimes they don't throw, and I got the frenzy off, and I was able to switch. Because you always want to try and pull out like a Swampert or something. So got the one through, and now there's your Swampert, right? I could not leave my back line to see this. So this is, I think, takes me out one shot. Because super effective, yeah, goodbye, right? So you cannot leave your back line. You have to draw the Swampert. So draw the Swampert. I'm like, I don't think I think that's a Hydro, and I don't think the Hydro is going to take me out. It doesn't, and I can just full farm down. So now I'm loaded with energy if the Walrein comes back in, and it's a Talonflame. So I said, okay, I'm switch locked, so let's just burn as much of the switch lock as I can, hitting them with two frenzies. And again, they're not going to shield because it's just a frenzy plant, and it's super resistant to Fire Flyer. But now I just took it down to half health, and now these Volt Switches do the rest. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what move they throw here. It's not going to do much damage. Resisted both of them. Out comes the Walrein. I have a move banked. They're going to shield for sure. And now it's whether I can just get the full farm down or I can maybe have to throw the move. So I get the second Volt Switch too. So I don't know if that was amazing timing on their part because that one's going to register. And then I only need one more to take this out. So they go back to back there. But one is not going to take me out. And get to the Stone Edge. I don't even need a Stone Edge, but for good measure, goodbye Talonflame. Take that match. Ninetales, so terrible lead, but I got two back Pokemon that can deal with Ninetales, so that is no problem. Come in here, they're a little slow on the go, and it's a Pelipper. And I was like, holy smokes, this thing is double weak to rock here. So I bait. I don't know why I baited. I baited a couple times, and I know Weather Ball's going to take me out probably. So I don't know why I baited because the fast move Smackdown is like where the main damage is. So I think in that next scenario, if I did that again, I would just throw the big move. Trevenant comes in. Ball go hit for neutral here, so I'm just going to throw the X Scissor, just do some chip damage. And they're going to try maybe claw me all the way down. No, they realize they have to throw here. So I think Smackdown is just such a hard hitting move, right? So C-Bomb takes me out. That's fine. I'm going to come in Meganium because Meganium is essentially useless, right? There's the Ninetales on the front. They try and snipe or catch or whatever, but I am well aware that they're going to do that. I would like an Overheat Go, but I think I remember, yeah, they're running Side Shocks. I'm like, okay, that's actually a little trickier because now I have to shield the second Side Shock if they do that. And they decide to let it go and not get it off. But now we get, for the, I mentioned in my other video, insane lag. That's happened to me multiple times. At this point, I'm like, okay, even if they take me out, I still have shield. I can just probably Vine Whip all the way down here. And I can. They're not going to get two moves off before. Two moves and one needing to be a bait for a Seed Bomb. Lick Tongue lead. I'll probably stay in here, throw a Frenzy, and then bail. That's what I like to do. Just because Vine Whip Frenzy is such like a fast charging combo that I'd rather just do the good chip damage. We CMP there again, but Meganium's pretty tanky, so I bet I have more energy than, yeah, look at that, have more energy than they do. But again, it does not matter. You need to try and draw out uh, the Swampert. So they Body Slam would be resisted. It could be Power Whip, and it is Power Whip, so that's going to do some decent damage. Then the Trevenant comes in. By this point, damage is somewhat done. So Trevenant is a little tricky for this team. Um, But again, look at those smackdowns. So it's not super tricky because you're just getting all these smackdown damage. But like you're kind of in trouble with the Graveler. So you have to just kind of come resisted, frenzy, vine whip here. I can shield the first one, assuming they're just going to throw the Shadow Ball and not bait. And now I can maybe just go for the full farm. Ooh, I'm almost out of move. I don't know if that's a C bomb. Yeah, just a C bomb, so I let go. I'm almost out of frenzy, so no matter what comes in, if the lick comes back in, I'm probably going to throw it. And it's a Pelipper. Again, Pelipper's half water, so I will just throw this. It's going to do decent chip damage if they let it go. They do not let it go because Pelipper is super glassy. Well, you're double weak to electric, so you're not going to like this. Weather Balls, I would not like Weather Balls, so I got to shield this up. And they come in with the Lickitung. And so that basically allows me just to 2 Rock Blasts. I don't want to take a Power Whip because that would probably take me out here. So get this off. They're not at a move yet, so I don't want to just throw the Rock Blast, but I just like nuking things at the ending, I guess. So Stone Edge, goodbye to the Pelipper. Trevenant, brutal lead. So again, you can only come in here. Oh, and I'm hit with the Blaze again. So this is a little rough. Smackdowns, because it's half fire, makes it neutral, but these Blaze kicks are gonna do a lot here. I get to a move. They're probably gonna try and keep switch. And then I'm in trouble here too, right? Blaziken is I'm using Blaziken on my next team, trying to make a team work with it. So what do they have here now that I'm watching this? They have Trevenant, Blaziken, and I wonder what's in the back. But I have to come Meganium, right? Because they can't take the counters on the... I can't take the counters on the Graveler. And now I'm in trouble if the Trevenant comes back in, because I really don't have an answer for this. So we get again with this lag. Again with this lag. And I am playing from home with good like internet connection, so I don't know. But look at that. Look at how much that frenzy did. That was like almost 40-50%. So 2 frenzies is more than enough to take this out. They hang with the Shadow Ball. Can I come in here and just maybe shield and volt switch? No, they're gonna severely outpace me, and I know that, so I let this first one go. So I'm like, how much does it do? So is there a chance to full? No. They catch on a wall rain. It does super effective, but wall rain's a little too tanky, and this is gonna be doing neutral because I'm half ground, so oh, half ground, half electric, so yeah, just neutral. And goodbye. So a little tricky, not much I can do there. Galvantula, I have two back Pokemon that can deal with it, but the front is not great. Vigoroth comes in. Vigoroth's tough as a safe swap here, but you can survive one Body Slam because it's resisted and get a Rock Slide off. Or if you want, bait X Scissor, but I baited enough today and it didn't work, so let's just go grab a shield and go for the nuke. And it seems like every time I go for that, they shield. But they're going to have to throw here. I was about to say, they got to throw, it's not going to get to another move. So they do throw. Now they're pretty low on energy. Come in here. I may commit to the full farm down to have an earthquake coming out. We'll see. I don't want to take too many body slams and counters, so maybe I'll throw out here. Yeah, I don't want to take another one unnecessarily. I'd rather just have two shields and try and sweep with Graveler in the back here. This comes back in. I've got to move. I may shield and bank in. Yeah, I think I'm going to shield and bank and go into my Graveler now. So I go into the Graveler, and again with the Pelipper. I swear these are not paid actors with all these Pelipers. I'm using Pelipper. I just used Pelipper for the video I shot yesterday. It's a great Pokemon. Like there's again this is an answer for it, but other than these two, there's not like a ton of hard answers for that. So I have another move. They've got to shield it because this will do super effective. So they shield and I get a full Volt Switch too. That is really big. Lunge is gonna hurt, but I survive. Can I get a second one off here? I can. Is it enough to take it out even though my attack's lowered? I'm guessing yes. And it is. So, double Rock Thrower in the back. Smackdown and Rock Blast Stone Edge. And Rock Slide if you don't bait. So, strong team. Yeah, covered your Swampert weakness in the front with meganium. And yeah, that's it. So we'll have a couple more teams Monday, Tuesday, and then I will cover the Fighting Cup on Wednesday. And we'll try that for there's only 2 more weeks left after this. So that is it. Thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.